gosh. Okay. Sorry, y'all. It's been a long, long day. It's your girl Mercedes, and we back with a whole another new video. We lit, we turned. It looks like what we'll be watching today is exposing Drake's creepy and bizarre obsession with Rihanna. Now, growing up, seeing them, Lil Wayne, Rihanna, Drake working together, cool, but I don't know. I can't say for sure if I was a big fan of the whole Drake and Rihanna thing. I thought it was a little bit off and weird, and I felt like the industry just kind of, put them as a relationship or put them together or just kind of paired them just because they look good together or something. I don't know. But we're going to get right into this, so let's check this out. Oh, and this by my boy Salone too. I've been watching him for a cool minute. He chill. I love his videos.
She gives me inspiration, but it more comes in the form of, like when we dance, she just presses up against me a little extra hard,
Me and Drake, no, we weren't. No.
Aubrey is over there sneak dissing her in his little record. Anna is living her best life, looking hydrated, moisturized, rich.
It's not confirmed. But with all these things
I wish my screen would stop doing that.
I think Drizzy was taking a couple shots at Riri.
Drake is so bothered by Rihanna's happiness, he can't stop dragging her into drama and blaming her for their failed relationship. While Drake is obsessing over Rihanna, she claims she's never dated this man, that Drake makes her extremely uncomfortable, and honestly, he's gotten really creepy. Drake needs to leave Rihanna alone, so let's get into it.
I don't even know what to say about that first part. It's it makes sense though. Like, it makes sense, but I feel like there was more that might have happened behind the scenes that Rihanna's not exactly telling. I don't know. Because for somebody to deny, and then the other person is like, no, there's this and this and this and this. It's like, okay, something happened. Something happened. It might not have to be exactly what Drake says or exactly what Rihanna says, but something happened. Something happened. Something went down.
Subscribe to the Let's Get Into It podcast, then you're only getting half the tea. For longer videos, deep dives, and of course, more.
Sorry, Salon.
I think it's safe to say that Rihanna is a very desirable person. She's beautiful, she's talented, she's done amazing in her career, so what's not to like?
Right.
And superstar Drake definitely likes Rihanna, maybe a little bit too much. It's giving creepy and obsessive, and despite them having some friendship and, romantic links, it seems like Drake has a little bit more love for Rihanna than she does him, and their relationship is complicated, so let's break it down. Now,
wait, do y'all remember that meme, that video of him? I'm not sure if he was at a basketball game or something, but he was looking at his phone, and he just looked like completely disappointed, and everybody at the time, I think Rihanna and A$AP Rocky had just announced them having like their first kid, and people were like comparing that meme to the whole news, and yeah, I don't know. I miss the old Drake. I don't know about the new Drake.
Met in 2005, and Drake has been gushing about her in interviews since 2010.
Caribbean, bro.
He was quoted saying she's such an overwhelming and incredible person, and such a talented person, and someone that I was like, I can't believe I'm here talking to this individual. Here's a clip of Drake talking about how Rihanna made him feel.
Oh, come on. No, we don't trust crystals. That's that witchcraft stuff. I don't do, no. There might be positive crystals out there, but I'm good off crystals.
Very rare that I feel small around anybody, especially, a woman that I like. It's just, I am in a confident position right now. And really my whole purpose for putting that on the album was just to pay homage to the fact that she is an amazing woman that made me feel nervous, man. She made me feel small. She's an overwhelming being. Like, she's beautiful and talented, and her personality is like, it's almost like scary. And for the first time, a woman just brought back that feeling of when I was 17 or 18, and I appreciate it so much because you get into this position and sometimes you just get numb to all those emotions that used to inspire you to write.
So you guys know Rihanna had a very nasty nasty and toxic relationship with Chris Brown, and that ended in 2009. Shortly after that relationship was over, Drake and Rihanna were spotted together making out all night. While Rihanna believed her relationship...
This is what I'm saying. Like, this is exactly what I'm saying. Something went down. Like, for her, Drake is over here just putting it out there. Rihanna's just denying it. It's like, dude, like, if something happened, just, like, keep it a being. Keep it real. Don't even just try to sit here and deny it. Like, it's there.
With Drake was strictly platonic, Drake seemed to have believed otherwise.
Friends with benefits?
In one song titled Fireworks, he brings up Rihanna specifically. Actually, the place they went to in New York when they were spotted making out. Rapping, I could tell it wasn't love, I just thought you would F with me. Who could have predicted Lucky Strike, which is the restaurant they were spotted at making out, would have you stuck with me? Damn, I kept my wits about me. Luckily, what happened between us that night, it always seems to trouble me. Oh, what happened between them that night? Does that mean, like, that kind of seems like more like fighting, you know? Like, it doesn't, like, if they had hooked up and everything.
Situationship. It's a situationship. Either that or friends with benefits. That's easy to call out. I mean, and obviously I can't say he caught feelings or if he just became obsessed or maybe just both. I don't know, but this is definitely like a situationship that I'm pretty sure Rihanna didn't want people to know about. Situationship. Yeah, it's a situationship.
Then why would that
sure.
trouble you? I don't know. Now, that's not the first time that Drake has mentioned Rihanna in one of his songs, which I think here's a major red flag. Okay, why does he keep rapping about her? Why can't he leave her name out of his mouth? Because they weren't like in an official relationship. So why all these songs? Now, in some instances, he collabs with her, but we've got Fireworks, the song we just mentioned, Take Care, Made Men,
Take Care was a good one.
East, Views the Six, Controlla, Faithful, Redemption, and Too
Good. Yeah.
At one point, Drake implies their relationship started heading downhill because Rihanna believed he was using her for clout. Quote, now all of a sudden, these gossip blogs want to cover my raps, and you making it seem like it happened that way because of me. In an interview with the New York Times, Drake...
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but...
used by Rihanna. Okay.
Doesn't seem like
Quote,
that.
I was a pawn. You know what she was doing to me. She was doing exactly what I've done to so many women throughout my life, which is show them quality time, then disappear. And I was like, wow, this feels terrible. Honestly,
Quality time, then disappear with multiple women. Could that be... I don't want to say it's a toxic trait. I don't think it's a toxic trait, but like, the more time you spend with a woman, because obviously everybody says women are so emotional and this and that, which we are, but the more time you spend with a woman, the more she gets attached to you, or you possibly get attached to her. I don't know.
I don't know, good for Rihanna, like giving him a
Some
taste
crazy
of his
shit.
own medicine. Especially if he said, I've done this to so many women throughout my life. Okay,
Right.
Bro, like, do you feel better about yourself? No, Drake and Rihanna seemingly put differences aside when they joined forces for Rihanna's song, What's My Name. In the video for What's My Name, Rihanna and Drake are seen flirting in a local grocery store, then cozying up in an apartment.
This was one of my favorite songs.
A romantic relationship. So this song collab definitely had people talking, and Drake was out here on stage giving shout-outs to Rihanna.
I think that we have a connection that's established for life, and that is that I love her and support her unconditionally, and I like to think that she feels the same way.
So it seems like What's My Name was a big win for Drake, and now he's on Rihanna's good side. But remember, Rihanna has her baggage too, because in June 2012, Drake and Chris Brown reportedly fight in a club over
I remember this
her.
bullshit.
They were at New York City, which it seems like Drake and Rihanna like to hang out in New York, and Chris Brown was at this club and they were yelling at each other. Eventually a bottle was thrown, but Drake later denied being involved in the fight. Of course, he doesn't want to be implicated. But he's Drake, and that's Chris Brown. So people are going to have their eyes on them the entire time, whether they're fighting or not. And there are some witnesses to this incident.
I look up and I see like people.
Oh my goodness.
Upgrade to
Google Fiber?
and pay one single
Bro,
bill
just fuck
every
off.
What about extra fees?
I don't... I'm with AT&T.
Inflation.
We not... Chill
in the
out.
middle. I'm like, all right, it's not gonna go down because, you know what I'm saying, that's just probably people talking. Turn back and it's about to be time to go anyway. So when I turn back again, I see like somebody swing. I pulled my camera out, I started recording from there. The first, like as soon as I pressed play is when I think I caught a bottle coming by, like going this way, and then a whole bunch of bottles coming back to this way. They human. They can consume no more liquor than we could consume. So he looked as if he knew that he just made a big mistake or like he started something that he shouldn't have. He looked scared. That's one thing I can say.
What I don't understand about this dumbass fight was, what was the point of it though? Over a female? Like, don't get me wrong, I understand it's Rihanna. Yeah, okay, cool, it's Rihanna. She's great, but like, it got like, it's this bad. Like, it's so bad over it. I just don't understand it. It's like, I'm sorry, but I would never fight over no ex or no dude, just like, in general. Don't matter.
It's like so many people was cut, hurt, bottles. People got hit. You know, he probably feel guilty.
Okay, I just saw a picture of one of Chris Brown's injuries. We're gonna blur it if we use it.
I've seen his injury. I've already seen it.
I'm starting to like faint right now.
I think you can look it up on Google.
It's like that head rush. But yeah, people were really hurt in that incident. Like there was blood. Oh my gosh, I might have to actually take a second. When I see like blood or like things, like last time I got an IV, I fainted. Every time I get blood, I faint. So I'm one of those people. Are you guys like that too? Like comment below.
No.
Like if you see like blood or a wound.
Sorry, Salome.
You just gotta do like my therapist said, you gotta stop and just breathe. And then okay, so yeah. Violence, I'm not about it. And it seems like they both instantly regretted it. Probably why Drake wasn't running around saying like, yeah, we got into this fight, because they did not want to get in trouble for other people's injuries. Rihanna went on to the Angie Martinez radio show to talk about her breakup with Chris Brown, which made headlines. In this interview, she shut down the rumors that Drake and her were dating, saying that they were just still friends. Rihanna said there was never a relationship between them, and they've only been friends and, you know, working partners.
I'm sorry, I call bullshit.
We've also seen her speak to Oprah in an interview, and she admits that she still loved Chris Brown. So I don't think that like Drake ever was going to fill that void that Chris had created in her life.
We love each other, and we probably always will. I think he was the love of my life. He was the first love.
The same year that Drake and Chris Brown are seen fighting in the club, he actually wins an award at the VMAs, and the camera pans on Rihanna, and she's not clapping. Rihanna apparently wasn't feeling Drake at the VMAs, because when Drake won an award for the best hip-hop video, the crowd erupted in praise, but Rihanna remained unbothered and instead whispered something to her best friend, which a lot of people felt like was an insult to Drake.
Right,
so while Rihanna is making it very obvious that she is not interested in Drake, he continues to mention her in interviews, rapping about her and his songs, and trying to imply that there's been some relationship or that he's been wronged. And it's really interesting because he's saying like, you know, he never feels little around people, but Rihanna did this to him. And, you know, I think he's so used to women like swooning all over him that she's probably the first one that's like, no thank you, and clearly he can't accept it.
And was there no truth to Drake?
No.
And you hung out a couple of times?
Yeah, a few times.
Did you play with the idea a little? Were you checking him out?
No.
She lying, bro. You can't tell me y'all got caught making out in a club. He's trying to sit here and tell people that there was something. Obviously to you it was nothing. He must have been like your little boy toy or something. Had to have been a little boy toy. Especially if you quick to deny it and, you know, do this and act like that. Like, nah, he was a boy toy.
I think you were eyeballing the situation to see.
No, me and Drake, nah.
A little bit.
No, we weren't. No.
Now, when Drake was speaking to Ellen about Rihanna, he said that she's a great girl. They had their moment, okay. And he'll always support and have love for her. So, only nice things.
That's Rihanna.
Dude just must have fell for her then. I don't know.
Oh, it's my turn now?
Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, great girl. We had our moment, and, you know, I mean, always support and have love for her, and yeah.
A little nervous. Okay, yeah.
Now, Drake must not have been too bothered that Rihanna said the truth by saying they did not have a relationship and they were only friends, but their little, like, fling, or at least the public appearance of them having a fling, continued on, and it kept fans questioning, like, what was going on between them, especially
I'm telling you.
So flirty.
Boy toy. She got that boy, or that man, by the balls. I'm on a leash walking him like a dog. She don't care.
I mean, you have to to admit there seems to be a little bit of chemistry there, and Rihanna would be lying if she said she was having fun, because you can tell that she's kind of into it. Which honestly, I would be happy to see them as a couple, but it's weird when like someone like Drake is so persistent and continues to speak about someone who clearly does not want to take it there.
I mean, you know, she gives me inspiration, but it more comes in the form of, you know, like when we dance, she just presses up against me a little extra hard, you know. That's really my motivation.
That's the whole point. You dancing, ain't nothing
a lot of
personal.
energy to it, for sure. It's a little bit of fire, you know. Some things going on that stage, for sure.
Okay, Drake, there's something a little bit cringe there, like the way that she pushes up on him, like extra, like, okay, he's definitely a simp. Even though they weren't together, Drake still considered Rihanna his dream girl. Quote, she's the ultimate fantasy, he said to Rolling Stone. I mean, think about it. Like, man, that would be good. We have fun together, she's cool, but we're just friends. That's my dog for life. Kind of sounds like a different tone than what he said to Ellen about them having their moment.
Where I don't have the fairy tale, like, oh, Drake started a family with Rihanna, and like, this is like so perfect.
Now,
oh my goodness.
Rihanna starts to speak a little bit more, and she clarifies that no, she's never dated this man. I don't know why she feels the need to bring this up now. Like, why are you talking about it? Especially whenever Drake, is still like, you know, praising her. In August 2016, he delivers a heartfelt speech about Rihanna at the MTV VMAs. So it just seems like Drake is constantly praising her, and she's like, no, I've never dated him, and trying to further herself from him. He opens up by talking about the first time he ever met Rihanna, and you could tell
Goodness, this was so
just
awkward.
like a performance at an award show. They definitely do have some kind of bond, or there's clearly some feelings that Drake has for her.
She's someone I've been in love with since I was 22 years old.
The fact that he admitted that, I mean,
She's one of my best friends in the world.
you gotta be a real man. I mean, you gotta be a real man to already admit to the girl that you are in love with, but to do it on live TV in front of the whole world, like, goodness, I don't know if I can do
All my
that.
adult life, I've looked up to her, even though she's younger than me. She's a living, breathing legend in our industry. Ladies and gentlemen, the recipient of the Michael Jackson Vanguard Award for 2016, Rihanna.
Every time he gets close to hugging her or trying to give her a kiss, she's always like dodging
little
away,
cringe.
and the crowd goes wild because they want to see them together. We can actually see that, like, Rihanna obviously felt uncomfortable, and she dodged his kisses twice, not the tongue.
Dumbass! Oh my goodness! Not once, but twice. Nope, move, swerve. What?
It's a little bit creepy.
Gonna slide in and slide out.
That's
Yeah,
weird.
nope.
I mean, if it was Harvey Weinstein doing that, then I don't think people would be cheering. He even got her a billboard at one point to congratulate her on her win. So
Wait, hold on. I think you're
he's
gonna forget
really
it.
pulling
I
out
don't even
all
care.
the cards to try to woo her, but none of it's working. When talking about that speech, she said waiting through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put on blast. Rihanna was asked about the current status of her friendship with Drake, which she responded, "We don't have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is." Weird. Like, so he's over here buying billboards and giving these kisses and these speeches, and like, there's something that's happened behind the scenes, and Rihanna is...
I'm telling you.
Rihanna explained how the moment made her feel, saying, quote, "The VMAs is such a fan-focused award show, so having that energy around me and knowing the people who had received the award in the past made it feel like a big deal. Waiting through that speech was probably the most uncomfortable part. I don't like too many compliments. I don't like to be put
on a
blast.
pedestal,
We don't
yeah.
have a friendship now, but we're not enemies either. It is what it is."
It is what it is. But these two, I mean, they've had a friendship. They got matching tattoos at one point. Something
Wait,
that in
what?
2016, Rihanna...
What? No. Oh my gosh. Matching tattoos is actually crazy. That's wild. It's one thing with, you know, matching t-shirts, matching sneakers, okay, but matching tattoos, something that's going to be on your body for the rest of your life, like the rest of your life, that's a little too much. I don't think I would get any matching tattoos.
I decided to cover
Oh my
She got a
goodness.
matching shark tattoo with, well, this report claims her ex, Drake, which I think we can all agree here that it takes two to tango. If one person is claiming
Yeah,
dated the other person, let's like not call them an ex. Like, Rihanna has made it very clear that she has not dated Drake She doesn't want to be associated, so yeah, I don't like how they're using that here, because Drake did not earn that title. Now, Rihanna has a tattoo of a shark on her ankle, and they did not get this tattoo at the same time, but Drake was, I guess, inspired or wanted to copy her shark tattoo, so he got it put on his forearm. Maybe this was
No, that's okay. That's actually a little too much, and it's the obsession, inspiration. Let a motherfucker copy my tattoo because they were inspired by me. You gonna get slapped straight up immediately. I don't even care. You better be my husband or something. I don't know.
Her shark tattoo and got inspired. Someone commented like fish emojis, which is not a shark. I don't think are shark even a kind of fish? I don't know. But you can see he was definitely trying to flex that he was with her, kissing up on her, even though she does not like it.
And you can't tell me there's nothing
Rihanna
going on.
was spotted with her now partner, A$AP Rocky, and fans noticed that her shark tattoo had been covered up with a crown. Not exactly sure why she would want to cover up this tattoo unless it had some significance to her relationship with Drake, and she wanted no memory of that. Now, Drake obviously took this tattoo cover up to heart. He's a sensitive guy, because afterwards he released a music video for the song What's Next, where he is seen walking up and down Toronto, even at Ripley's Aquarium, seemingly recreating their Toronto date and referring to the shark tattoo. So really, this music video was kind of a message to Rihanna and how he felt about her forgetting about what they had, which is something that she's denied that they've ever had in the first place. Now, the shark tattoo wasn't just a shark, it was a shark with camouflage on it, which is important to note, because when Drake went on tour, he decided to include a floating camo shark while playing Baby Shark, I guess, in the crowd. Essentially using this shark theme as a way to...
Yo, I'm actually supposed to go see this dude the beginning of March at his concert with J. Cole, and it's like, I swear, if I walk up in that stadium and I see a camo shark, I'm demanding my money back and I'm walking right the fuck out, because that's what we not finna do. Bro, she, like I said, obviously something went out, something was going on. Clearly something was going on. She didn't want the world to know about it. She was probably pulling some strings, like I said, little boy toy. He caught feelings, got obviously obsessed, and It just ain't playing out in his favor. It ain't gonna happen. Dude need to understand
that he has some feelings or feels some type of way.
At a concert, though?
Not happy that she is with A$AP Rocky. He is incredibly jealous. He went from saying that she's the love of his life to her saying that they aren't even friends at all. Now, in 2023, the world was shocked when Rihanna performed at the Super Bowl and revealed that she was having her second child with A$AP Rocky. Something, Drake was probably irking over. I mean, I get it. I'm a jealous type, too. I mean, I don't know if I'm this jealous. But shortly after, he dropped his album For All the Dogs, where he allegedly sneak dissed Rihanna and A$AP Rocky in many songs. So he definitely likes to include her in his music. And now A$AP Rocky's a target just because they're happily in love.
Okay, A$AP Rocky shouldn't be a target. But there's a reason why he's dissing Rihanna. There's a reason why he's saying this, saying that, doing all these little subliminal signs, doing this, doing that. Something definitely happened. I don't care. Something happened. She lying.
3 songs in particular that stand out to fans: Fear of Heights, Virginia Beach, and Another Late Night, which it seems like they are both aimed at A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
In this verse right here, you can tell this is about Rihanna. He says, "Why they make it sound like I'm still hung up on you." Drake went on LeBron's podcast show thing saying about how he still wanted to have a family with Rihanna.
There are some things that are too specific that Drake is bringing up. For example, in the song Virginia Beach, which I'm from Virginia, it's kind of a random reference, but he says that he raps, drawing conclusions like you got a Parsons degree or something, I could have treated you better, that's crazy. Well, Rihanna has an honorary degree from Parsons School of Design, so that's kind of what
this dude butthurt.
That specific Parsons degree, so that Rihanna knows it's about her and that Drake could have treated her better. Well, you say you go and you use a bunch of girls and you leave them on red. Why do you think you're so much more qualified than A$AP Rocky?
Everyone knows about the Rihanna diss on this song. And the sex was average with you. But I feel like this one flew over everyone's head. Drawing conclusions like you got a master's degree or something. Obviously, Drake and Rihanna's relationship has changed a little bit since her and Rocky got together. Yeah, man, he's still with you. You can't leave it. But one thing a lot of people don't know is that Rihanna actually has an honorary degree from Parsons School of Design.
Parsons School of Design. Dude, come on, man. I need to fuck off with these ads. You just watch my video. Let the audience watch this. Just watch the video.
There's a lot of things that Drake does in his music that refers to Rihanna's style, like the way that he spells girl, like gal, like Gyal.
Buddy, I'm gonna need you to fix your spelling.
Auntie a few times, and that is like the name of one of her albums, so it's kind of a direct reference.
Oh my gosh, I remember that album came out like my freshman year.
Auntie, yeah, and the sex was average with you. Yeah, I'm auntie because I had it with you. So saying that he had hooked up with her and that it was average and trying to, now that she doesn't want him, he's going to go back and say, oh yeah, you weren't that great.
You want to start dissing.
Even though he was obsessing for years.
Then right here is the kicker. He says, I'm anti. As we know, one of Rihanna's best albums is called
Anti. Yeah.
And then he roasts her saying the deed was average with you. He's saying he had way better girls than her. But it's not confirmed. But with all these things adding up, I think Jersey was taking a couple shots at Riri.
I think. No, he was. This nigga was taking nothing but shots at Rihanna. Drake is, you could tell he's a bit self-centered and a little selfish because it's like, once again, because she didn't want you, now you want to start firing shots. Like, the fuck out of here, dude.
Also, Rabs, I've had way better B words than you.
Good for you.
Yeah, that man, he's still with you. He can't leave you. You all go on vacation. I bet it's Antilles, which is an area in the Caribbean, trying to, nod to this couple as well because maybe, I don't know if A$AP Rocky's Caribbean, but we know Rihanna is.
Right. Rihanna was in New York, I think last night. She just looks so incredible. Like, this woman just had a baby, just spit out a whole human, and she looks this good. Aubrey is over there sneak dissing her in his little record.
I forgot his name was Aubrey. Oh my gosh.
Living her best life, looking hydrated, moisturized, rich.
Period.
Not even
Period.
paying Miss Aubrey any attention.
As you should.
The attention Aubrey so desperately craves from this woman.
And even with Drake out here embarrassing himself, Rihanna remains unbothered. I mean, she's like a billionaire now. She's got her skincare, right? Her makeup, her lingerie. She's got everything. So, and A$AP Rocky and 2 kids, and it seems like she's happy. So Rihanna is more than just unbothered. She really is completely checked out. Now, Rihanna did seemingly respond to Drake at one point, saying, none of my exes are married or in a happy relationship. So it's safe to say that I wasn't the problem.
Wow.
I don't think that, Drake really, again, earned his title of our ex, but he does.
You talking about all these girls he getting. And this go for, well, no, mainly Drake. I wouldn't even include Chris Brown in this, but talking about all the girls, this and that, da-da-da, all these females. Listen, these females didn't take Rihanna's man. They took her problem. Obviously, she kind of right on this one.
Is fit this narrative.
Yeah.
In February 2024, Drake was performing, and the song Work came on, and he disses Rihanna by saying, y'all can sing this song, I don't sing it anymore. He's obviously still obsessed with her and hurt, and poor Drake, what a sensitive man. One person wrote, he doesn't sing it anymore, but he plays it at his shows. Otherwise, he's so sassy. This person writes, Rose always beeping, and then another person add, broken heart. Poor Drake, his broken heart. But I want to hear what you guys think of this video in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.
Okay, wow. That was honestly crazy because for the longest, I've been wanting to get to the bottom of this whole Drake and Rihanna situation. It just didn't seem right. It seemed, growing up seemed a little toxic, seemed on and off, seemed like they're in a relationship, they're not. Oh, they were just friends, they're not. You just don't know. Like, now, I mean, shoot, now I know. But like I said, this channel is mainly supposed to be a gaming channel. I'm working on the whole game capture thing. It's in the process, so we're having some technical difficulties. Once again, a possible vlog is coming for this whole Drake and J. Cole concert I'll be going to. Hopefully they'll let me take my camera in. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little tired today, but I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. You know, just do y'all thing, bro. You Sadie's gang out here, do y'all thing, man. Show some love. All right, y'all. Bye. Oh, my goodness.